Right, hello YouTube. This is just going to be a quick video on the Opus charger. I'm going to describe some of the problems I've been having with the built-in fan, and show you quickly how to fix it. The charger on the right has been modified with a new fan because about a week after getting it, the bearing started to fail in the original fan, and it started to make quite a loud vibrating noise. I also noticed the charger was overheating and the thermal cutout protection was cutting the current to 0. Once I replaced the fan with an upgraded part, the current it no longer cuts out. The charger works totally as it should. The charger on the left is a brand new one, pretty much straight out of the box. It has the same problem as the one on the right. The thermal overheat protection cuts in and cuts the current, even though the bearing in the fan is still really good. It hasn't failed yet because it's about a week old. These chargers have got 6 temperature sensors in them. When they go out of range, it will cut the current going to or from a battery right down to 0 until one of those sensors fall back into range. This seems to be an issue for the heat building up inside the charger rather than the batteries getting too hot. You know, if you've got cells that are getting too hot while they're charging or discharging, the cell's probably bad and you should probably chuck it out. But this is, I'll show you some temperature readings while we're doing it to see that the cells themselves aren't getting too hot. I've tested all of these cells before. I know they're all okay, they're all good. The charger on the left will keep firmly cutting out randomly throughout the time that it takes to fully discharge those cells, and the one on the right should finish in about 2 hours. Charge test. Current 1 amp. And away we go. Right, yeah, as you can see, on the left, 0 milliamps. Right, I don't know how long this is going to take, so I'll just fast forward till it cuts back in. In between, seems like the charger is quite a lot hotter. This one, comparatively, but certainly none of those batteries are over 40 degrees. But the charger, if I sort of put it in between the batteries, it's around 40 degrees. The batteries themselves, 34, which is fine. You know, these are discharging at 1 amp. They're going to get a little bit warm. You know, you could easily expect anything under 45 degrees is probably acceptable. Okay, now I'm just going to turn one of these to time so we can see what they're both the same. Right, this is going to take about 2 hours, so I'm probably going to switch over, stop videoing and start time-lapsing it, and I'll probably cut back in halfway through with some temperature, and we'll see you at the end. Okay, the one on the right took 2 hours and 3 minutes. The one on the left, 3 hours 23 minutes to discharge basically the same cells. That's 80 minutes wasted for the charger on the left. Also, the stated capacity is a little higher for the one on the left, probably due to cell recovery from all the little breaks it was getting when the current was 0. Now let's have a look at how to swap this fan. Right, it's really simple. Replace this fan. 4 screws at the back. Let's heat up while it's doing this thing. Just a Phillips screwdriver. Just lifts off. Here. Carefully unplug it. Just have a few bits of silicone around the edge. Thinnest solder in the world. There we go. Show it out. It's black, it's red. Sticker facing out. Just push it home. Plug it back in, and it goes in one way. Really simple. Now these springs move on the back. So you need to keep your wires out of the way of the springs. Just pop your screws back in, throw them across the table. On your charger. Okay, right, the one on the left has now got its new fan. All the batteries are back in the same slots, everything's the same, and we're going to run the 1 amp charge test for a second time, and we're going to see if the new fan has cured the overheating problem, which it will, because it's the one on the right is proof that it does. So I'm just going to wait for these to all show full, and then I'm going to time lapse it to the end, and then yeah, we'll see, just replacing that fan, what difference it makes. Okay, now we're about an hour in, so quick temperature. Max about 36. 37. Yeah, so both about 36, 37, pretty even. I'm sure last time it was about, this one was about 10 degrees warmer. So yeah, so far, so good.